I'm feeling. How do you have so much time? Been searching for a reason for why you'd love a chick design. Aren't you listening to me now? Screamed all my secrets, why don't you leave then? Ooh, is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to. All these green lights, are they coming too soon? Caught between red and the green and you. I'm stuck in the blue. Stuck in the blue. Stuck in the blue. Stuck in the blue. You never tell me that I owe you. Don't you need to refuel? The safety when I hold you. You know exactly what to do. Did you fall out of the heavens? A crawler from under? I can't help but wonder. Ooh, oh, is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to. All these green lights, are they coming too soon? Caught between red and the green and you. I'm stuck in the blue. 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 I'm stuck in the blue. I'm stuck in the blue.
Nearly gave you a heart attack. Thought I told you to watch your back. Never know what to expect down here. That's the only solid fact. Guess I'd rather be on vacation. Guess I haven't got the education. I don't really have an explanation. So I found a new game to play. Thought I told you to stay away, but I see you here anyway. So yeah, guess you're welcome to overstay. Just don't build up your expectations. It's not a good time to test my patience. And don't get in these situations. Cause you're chasing a hurricane, taking a name in vain. My God, it's such a shame. chasing a hurricane, taking the name in vain. My God, it's such a shame. Cause you got yourself into this. It says enter at your own risk. Now your name is on my list.
Anything I could see, fields of endless green. The sun melts the ice around my skin. The air is soft and clear. This is where I wanna be. This is why I'm breathing. This is where I wanna sleep. This is why I'm dreaming. This is where I'm free to be. This is where I let myself grow. This is where I wanna be. This is why I'm breathing. This is where I wanna sleep. This is why I'm dreaming. This is where I'm free to be. This is where I let myself grow. I let myself grow. I let myself grow. We don't have wings, but we can fly, drawing circles in the sky. When the heart is free and the music moves in me, I'm dancing, I'm flying high. This is where I wanna be. This is why I'm breathing. This is where I wanna sleep. This is why I'm dreaming. This is where I'm free to be. This is where I let myself glow. This is where I wanna be. This is why I'm breathing. This is where I wanna sleep. This is why I'm dreaming. This is where I'm free to be. This is where I let myself grow. I let myself grow. I let myself grow. I let myself grow. I let myself grow.
Long days, long and nights, you feel? Now, I don't even know lately. Take it, go. It's too much. Whoa. I'ma do it anyway. Put 'em in the dirt, say it again, man, and that's a reverse. Never rehearse, jumping in first. Call up the nurse, put the beat in the hearse. This is absurd, change to berserk. Don't get on the tracks, man, and they better swerve. Don't got a nerve, man, I never curse. Just casting these spells when I'm spelling these words. That's real, that's too real. I've been Roosevelt, I need a new deal.
Happy New Year's, everyone! Kiss the person next to you. If there's no one next to you, kiss your mouse. If you don't have a mouse, kiss your screen. But don't kiss me. Kiss like here-ish. Welcome to...
Stop, they're kissing you with your lips.
Oh, no!
Watch out!
Get those lips out of here. These are virgin lips. No, welcome to Show and Tell Live. This is the last stream of the year, unfortunately, but what a year it has been. So thank you all for tuning in for one last yuck of 2014. Come back in 2015 for even more enjoyable yucks and yams. But we can't do it alone. We have a fearless cast tonight. So first up, to tell us what they did in 2014, Steve!
I'm afraid, and you should be too.
Fear, the ever-present, year over year. Next up to tell us about their 2014, Max!
I was graduating high school.
You are graduating high school. Alex? What about your 2014?
Well, I think I was listening to Imagine Dragons. You say
Still
probably
are.
Sure. Yeah, that's a safe bet.
And last but not least, our guest for tonight, MAEVE!
Woo!
MAEVE, welcome to Show and Tell. What were you doing in 2014?
I was probably deleting my World Is Gonna End post from 2012.
I'm glad you waited a year in between.
Yeah.
Just to be sure, you never know.
Give it that year of buffer.
Yeah.
Any minute now. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll start off with Steve and MAEVE. We'll play Try That On for Size.
You thought it was gonna be you, Max.
Prank.
Your starting suggestion is pinwheel.
I'm spinning the wheel. Try that on for a size.
I'm concocting a potion. Try that on for size.
I'm gently folding the egg whites. Try that on for a size.
I'm milling the grain. Try that on for size.
I'm crushing the peppercorns. Try that on for a size.
I'm drawing a circle. Try that on for size.
I'm...
Max, your suggestion is water slide.
Okay. Going down the big slide. Try that on for size.
Whoa, I tripped. Try that on for size.
I'm in Indiana Jones. Try that on for size.
This is a roller coaster. Try that on for size.
And big finish. Try that on for size.
That was mine.
Your suggestion is candy wrappers.
Candy wrappers. I'm eating all the candy. Try that on for size.
I'm getting sunscreen on my face. Try that on for size.
I'm putting on my fake beard before the children notice. Try that on for
I'm
size.
crunching up bugs and then eating them. Try that on for size.
I'm crushing rocks so that they're smooth in my mouth. Try that on for size.
You have a gizzard?
Hey, dinosaurs did it all the time, okay?
The beard for the children.
It is the season.
Your suggestion is back scratcher.
I'm getting that hard to reach spot. Try that on for a size.
I'm pointing exactly where you should massage me. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get the bug. Try that on for a size.
Ooh, I did a good job. Try that on for size.
Ooh, that yoga session didn't stretch me out enough. Try that on for a size.
I can't lick my elbow. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm trying to get that pimple. Try that on for a size.
Yeah.
Great Maniac, always great suggestions. Your suggestion is the emo kid in 2009.
I'm going to Hot Topic. Try that on for size.
I'm putting feather clips in my hair. Try that on for a size.
Our nation is very great. Try that on for size.
I'm putting on a thick rubber wristband. Try that on for a size.
I'm doing seductive head nod. Try that on for size.
I'm flipping my hair like Justin Bieber, but ironically. Try that on for a size.
Maybe it's natural. Maybe it's Maybelline. Try that on for size.
I slick down my bangs so it covers my eyes, purposefully. Try that on for a size.
And our last one, the entire state of Missouri.
Yeah, turn that into an action.
I'm crossing the entire state of Missouri. Try that on for size.
I'm running away from my misery. Try that on for a size.
I'm doing light calisthenics. Try that on for size.
I'm on the airport runway. Try that on for a size.
I'm testing out this pressure pad with my feet. Try that on for size.
I'm in moon shoes. Try that on for a size.
And that's our game. Wow, what a good one.
We made it. Missouri.
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 It's a place.
Ever been?
It's a place. Ever been?
I think I have been to Missouri.
I have.
Is that where?
Why?
Kansas City is? Yes.
God, so confusing.
Yeah, so Kansas City,
Missouri.
Kansas City is in Kansas and Missouri. They have,
Yeah.
it's on the border, and so both states share it.
What a fun little gag
Yeah,
they
yeah.
put together.
Yeah.
See,
So-
this is why I think divorce court should be more rigid.
Mm.
Like sharing the kid is, I think one parent should get it.
Steve.
Did Missouri and Kansas get a divorce? Was I not aware of this fact?
Wow.
Who do I
Missouri,
send the check to?
Missouri should have it for 6 months, and then Kansas should have it for 6 months.
Yeah, that's fair.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, what if on weekdays Missouri has it, and on weekends Kansas has it? I think that could be that could be doable.
That'll work.
Kansas City, Missouri, comma, not on weekends.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's tragic. Speaking of tragic, glad everyone could be here. It's
Hey.
a good
Every
show.
single member of Show and Tell is here.
All the ones that matter.
Oh!
We joke. We like to roast people when they're not here, and when they are here. Pretty much
Yeah, we
all
just
the time.
constantly
That's why I'm
roast
here.
each other.
Yeah.
Especially Dan.
Especially Dan. But, I'm sure he's doing something important. Maybe.
He's
But-
doing sketch comedy. Sketch.
Yeah.
Come on. What?
If you have to write it down, it's not funny.
That's true.
Improv hot takes.
Take that to the bank.
No, I'm sure sketch pays better than improv.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Enough being
like and
sad.
subscribe. No. We're glad to be honored, though, with our lovely guest, MAEVE. MAEVE, say hi to the people.
Hello, it's me. Back on the internet.
MAEVE, is there anything you want to tell the people at home? Maybe about yourself. You don't have to.
Oh, well, I know I originally met these two, Steve and Alex, through the Drexel football team, the improv origin, as they say. And then
That's what they say, yes.
that rippled into meeting Dom and then Max through other improv appendages. And now I'm here.
I agree. This
This
is
is
the
totally
new
the
Dan.
new Dan. Anya says, "Maeve, I'm your biggest fan."
Oh, Anya. God love you. Keep donating to my Patreon.
Link in the bio.
The doobly doo.
Link in the doobly doo.
Yeah, well, that's great. Why don't we go ahead and jump into another game then? I got nothing else I need to say.
Yeah.
Intro accomplished.
We did it! We introduced ourselves to our fans that probably all already know.
The little
us.
Steam achievement pops up. Goes back down. Oh, I should not have stayed up multiple days this week past 24 hours.
It'll keep you on
What
your
a
toes.
mistake. We're going to go ahead and play Onion, and this is for all 5 of us. So what we're going to need from the chat is we are going to need a suggestion. Go ahead and give us the spiciest noun you can think of.
Ooh.
Pick a noun.
Spiciest
Spicy.
now.
Pick a noun, and then pick another one that's spicier than that noun. That's the noun we want.
Mm.
Ooh.
Now the way thanks,
Yeah,
Maniac.
that's spicy.
The way this game works is we're going to start a scene off with one person, and then another person will come in, and the two of them will create a brand new scene, and we'll go all the way up to 5 people. Once we hit maximum scenitude, which is 5 people, as we all know, we'll have to start peeling that scene back, and we'll go back in the order we came and see those exact same scenes somewhere in the future until we end up with just one person left. And that's the way the game works.
We're getting so much not spicy stuff. You think you're funny? Hey, the jokes are our job. Stop giving us bland things. We want spice.
Max, why don't we go ahead and start with you for our onion?
Sure.
Goodness.
That's spicy. Oh, there's a spicy.
Oh, that is a spicy
It's more of
one.
an after spicy thing.
Oh, that's pretty spicy. Oh, that's a spicy one.
Pingus, you know I'm a bitch with spice.
Your suggestion is the airport bathroom. The spiciest place I know.
Okay. Do you got any 2s?
Oh, go fish. Yeah, sorry about that.
You really don't have any 2s?
No.
Like,
No, you gotta trust me, okay?
No,
That's how this
you
game
should-
works.
Where'd you hide your nuts this year?
Why would I tell you?
you always steal our nuts.
Yeah, not this year. This year we kept them extra secret safe.
Oh yeah, is it next to the tree in the park?
No, we learned our lesson from that one.
I call to order the meeting of the crab people. Yes. First up, old business.
Old business.
How do we stop getting eaten by commoners?
Now, remember everyone from our last lesson, some say that you have to echo and be loud to clap, but I like to keep it simple. Just a doot, 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 doot. Yes, but our next performance, when your fellow performers do something great, don't disrupt with a loud, ruckus clap. We... yes, I will get more lotion to make it even softer.
You mock me with our ancient tricks!
are old.
I challenge you. I will become...
A duel!
Yes.
A duel!
I will become the new leader.
All right, then we shall settle this like all crab people.
Count us off.
You are done already.
1 crab, 2 crab, 3 crab. Go!
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Oh, I'm gonna get you first.
My claws! Pretty claws!
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, it's pretty claws!
be.
New crap money, baby.
Where are my nuts?
I found them! I found them!
No, we're gonna starve. We're gonna starve. Then starve, bitch.
52 pickup. How do you like that, huh?
I don't like this game.
I told you I
I'm
can't
taking my cards and going home.
No, come on. I need to dry my hands.
Wow.
Uh,
Truly inspirational work there, Max, at the end.
The true struggle of automated bathroom dispensers and or appliances.
and you know what really is the kicker when you've been like just trying to get it at all angles and then you walk away and it goes and I'm like, the nerve.
Well, what'll happen to me, especially with the soap dispensers, is I'll try forever to get it. And then I eventually get it, and I go to, like, wash my hands, and then as I'm rinsing them off, it just goes like, here's some more, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
I love it when they have the fake-out one, where they have the manual pump, but then, so you go for it, and you're like, oh, what? And then you turn to the left, and there's an automatic one. And it's like, just remove it.
Yeah.
I get that you upgraded. Remove the pump.
Like, I went to...
Dump the pump.
Dump the pump. That's
Hashtag.
no, I went to one, I think it was in Penn Station in New York, and it had all 3 right next to each other. So it was like soap dispenser, faucet, and then like air dryer, but they were too close to each other. And I kept triggering all 3 at the same time. It was all out of order. I didn't know what to do with
Spraying the
myself.
water into the soap.
Yeah, it was what a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, but can we talk about the real criminal, which is automatic toilets that flush on you when you're still using them?
Don't even get me started.
It's awful.
Those are the toilets that are the toilets at work, and when I go to the bathroom, it's toilet time and also Twitter and internet time. So I'll do my business, and then I'll get up, and then I'll still be like on my phone, and it'll flush, and I'll feel the need to leave, but then I just wait until the wave of people already in there are out, so people don't call me on my auto flush.
Oh, I see. It flushed already, and then it flushed a second time as you're about to walk out? Is that what
I let it flush, and then I don't leave yet, and so I don't have to look people in the eye when they know that I should have left with the first flush. And then I wait for new people to come in, and then it flushes again, and I'm like, oh yeah! And then I emerge, and it's...
That would be so helpful if in the bathroom there's like a little indicator and you just like get up to leave and it's like, there are 10 people in this restroom, and you're like, too many.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll come again.
I want them listed by name.
Face ID.
Sharon is in the bathroom.
David, enjoy your poop.
This stall is occupied by Edward.
No, please. A picture of your face comes on like an LCD screen.
Before you had to identify them just by their shoes, by looking under the wall, but now you just have their entire face and maybe like their phone number.
And you know what? While we're at it, underneath their face, just put a decibel meter. Why not?
yeah.
You see how much noise they're making.
Also have like a...
But the microphone's directly in the toilet.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you like went to the bathroom and then you came out and got a receipt and had to bring it to your boss, and they were like,
Like,
rough one. I can
2.5 kilograms? Jeez.
I can see why you were gone for so long.
You gotta clock in and out of using the toilet.
This is like 1984-esque level bathroom
Oh, yeah.
usage.
This is like my favorite game to play when I would play the old school roller coaster tycoon, which is 90 drink stalls and one bathroom that charges $400. Good time. Now we're gonna do something I wish I could have done in that conversation, which is change. Hey!
Yeah.
So who wants to be in the game change? Maeve, why don't you jump up there, and Steve, why don't you join Maeve?
All right. Oh, you made me walk past everybody on the couch.
Yeah, Roller Coaster Cartoon. I learned recently that you can download like a copy of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon from Steam.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
I used to build roller coasters and then have no connection to the last tracks. They would just fly off.
That's how you play it the right way. So the way change works is our two performers are going to do a scene. What we need from the audience is what's a fun time in your life that you'd rather not revisit? Just figure that out.
All right.
Juxtaposition of fun and we'll want to do it again.
Yeah, what was fun but never again?
Okay.
Skydiving, great example.
I would
things
do
of
that.
that nature. Already getting some good ones. So the way this game works is we're going to have our two performers doing a scene. And at a certain point in time, if anyone on the couch thinks we could spice it up a bit or punch it up to the next level, they're going to yell change. And they'll have to come up with a completely new suggestion. Pretty simple game. That's the way it works. Let's take a look over there.
Wow, there's like a very consistent theme in the chat right now.
Yeah, a lot of amusement park.
Yeah, apparently people are huge fans of amusement parks, but never want to go to them again.
Max, what do you like from the people here?
Oh man, I think Lost in a Theme Park is a
Lost in a theme park. Let's see that. Change. Immediate change. Immediate change.
Wow, 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 wow.
Change.
Nope.
Whoa, Bud, you okay?
I lost my mom.
Well, did you get lost in the water park?
Change.
Did you get lost on the way to getting the Coke? I can see you're a little dehydrated.
I'm in Turkey land, so I wanted to do the turkey call because my mom can find me if I'm loud.
Well, maybe your mom will see you if you're moving like a turkey.
Change.
Maybe your mom will see you if you are presented like a turkey dinner.
Oh, like the turkey legs over in that stall over there?
Yeah, or maybe if we arrange you
There's
like
nobody at the stall.
Well, it's not turkey season, son.
Oh.
Well, if we arrange you like a cornucopia.
Change.
Well, if we arrange you like a beautiful roast turkey on a Thanksgiving day.
Change.
Well, if we take you and slice you deli thin like some roast turkey on a sandwich, then your mom might want to come by and help.
I don't want to be sliced up like a lunch sandwich. I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared. This is part of the Turkey Land experience. So, what kind of seasoning would you like, son?
My mom likes honey roasted but
Change.
Oreo.
Oreo. Well, we don't have that option for seasoning, but you can always get some sort of an Oreo pudding as a palate cleanser at the end.
Change
of
how
the
you're
meal.
freaking out.
Oh, yes. Now ready, squat down. Ah, yes, flap those wings. Yes, 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 yes. Now remember, turkeys are very muscular birds. Excuse me, son.
Change how you square up.
Whoa. Hey, let's not forget who's the turkey and who's the guy with the carving knife. Let's not forget.
Never forget.
Yeah, that was scene, not change.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I went to a dark place so quick.
Really appreciate you playing along, Ethan. There is a 30-second delay, though, so no idea what you were asking to change.
Yeah.
We do appreciate
We hope
it.
that we called out some of the changes that
Yeah.
you wanted us to change.
Yeah, that turned from helpful amusement park worker to I want to cut you and murder you.
Yeah, you know.
A good progression.
If you go to Fright Fest at Six Flags, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like Disneyland has the same vibe, even though I've never been. It seems menacing, but who knows?
I don't understand people who go to Disneyland.
As adults.
Well, as adults, but like every year. Like it doesn't.
Right.
As someone who grew up next to an amusement park, like I grew up near Hershey Park, it only changes once every 5 years, maybe. Like I can draw you a map from memory because it's so nothing changes. But like
it must be not the fact that they're trying to get have the experience again. It's that it's the feeling of like, oh, Disneyland Land is this magical place.
Returning.
That I have.
I see. Here's the thing: is I grew up pretty close to an amusement park.
Sure.
And so I would go fairly often, because I love like rides and stuff like that.
What amusement park is this?
Kennywood in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
You just
What?
Right
What do you?
rip into it.
I just happen to know there's a very famous amusement park in Ohio.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know. Yeah. You
But-
wanted me to say that, didn't you? Yeah, but I personally love going to amusement parks, but I will say I agree that I don't get going to like Disneyland or Disney World or whichever one it is multiple or like every year because like it's one thing to go to an amusement park or a theme park that you're close to. Anya, don't even. Anya, do not. It's one thing to go to one that you're close to, but it's another thing to go to one that's like an 8-hour flight away and costs so much money to stay at. And I've heard that there are better rides than what are available at Disney parks.
Absolutely. And like I think there's like a timeline where if you're a kid and you're obsessed with Disney World or Disneyland, cool, great, awesome. Be obsessed with it. And then if you're an adult, you can go with a group of friends once.
Like a spring break thing, maybe.
And then when you're a older adult and you have kids who are obsessed with Disneyland, you go multiple times. But if you're an adult, no children, and you are obsessed with Disney World and Disneyland, I'm like someone posted that they got their ultra season pass and they were wearing all this Disney merch, and I'm like, no judgment, but oof.
No judgment, but I'm judging you.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think some people can be into it and into the magical spirit.
There are also things too, I totally get, there's a lot of people who are runners, and Disney has a lot of marathons throughout the year. So I totally get, there's one guy I know who's a super big runner, and he's always go for the Star Wars run, and he's it's not a hard run, but you run through the park and everyone's dressed like Star Wars.
That sounds really
That's
dope.
There's
really
a
cool.
wine thing that is wine around the world.
Epcot. Yeah, it's a food and wine festival at Epcot, and I really wanted to like get a group of friends together and like go for that. Just to be fucking schmacked at a Disney park, I think is hilarious.
Look, there's just multiple types of people out there. Some people are Disney World people, and other people are like Burning Man people. Some people are both, and that's weird. You know,
that's kind of weird. Look, it's totally okay to be like super into Disney World and wanting to go every year, but if you sing along to "It's a Small World," you don't deserve that happiness.
You're part of the problem.
You are the problem.
Wait, I thought you were saying the wine thing along with the running thing, like a 5K. You down a bottle of wine.
Yeah, it's the
wine rack.
the pack.
The camelback of
the
wine.
camelback with wine. I have a quick take where said land is less than world, which is talking about what we're talking about. But if you hear that out of context, land is less than world.
It's just a fact.
It sounds like this like crunchy granola bumper sticker that you find on the back of like on like a Subaru or something.
It's like a globalist bumper sticker.
Yeah, land is less than world.
Do you really DDR to Small World? Because that's rad.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I
don't condone that behavior.
I'm mad that DDR kind of like died at some point.
Yeah, bring it back.
I want
Bring
like
back DDR.
Fuck Just Dance. I want a full ass console version of DDR back. I want that.
I agree. Whenever I go to Dave & Buster's, like everyone goes and like plays whatever games they want. I just hang out by the DDR machine for the entire 2 hours.
I would like to reel it back to the fuck Just Dance statement.
I don't care about Just Dance.
I love it and owned 1 through 4.
Oh, wow.
It was a mess. But I did own DDR and it was amazing. So bring back DDR.
But did say Disney had a DDR. And that sounds amazing.
All right, if we hit 50 subs in the new year,
what are we gonna do? Find it?
Yes.
Have to buy a DDR mat.
I have a PlayStation 2. I will buy that.
I will personally invest in the Disney DDR. Go ring your friends. Tell them to come watch our show. We'll DDR and improv at the same time.
Okay, I will say I have a PS2. I might still have the DDR mat that I had for it.
Let's make it happen, folks.
So we could
get into it.
Theoretically just get the game.
Into it.
Speaking of games.
Let's play another game. We're going to play a game which I don't think we've played for a very long time. And that is genre storytelling.
Oh!
Is it hotkeyed? It is! Yay!
Hey, all right.
You know, we made that list so long ago. I don't know what is and isn't hotkeyed anymore. So what we're going to need from you all lovely people in the chat is we're just going to need a ton of genres. So go ahead and start filling in genres. These are things like Western or film noir or anything of that variety. Now, the way this game works is we are going to tell a nice 4-person story. Each storyteller will have to make the story in their particular genre. They're going to kind of be competing against each other to make their story go where it wants to go, but that's the way the news works.
You gotta stop ripping off Rick and Morty.
Saying that.
I didn't even do it correctly.
I did not even do it correctly. So we're getting some genres filling in here while that is happening.
Sci-fi the old way the channel was spelled,
Yeah.
and sci-fi the new way the channel is spelled.
Movie quality, still the same.
Low budget monster. Isn't that just new sci-fi?
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, yes. These are
I
some
love
good
the genre
ones.
SMH. Man.
SMH my head.
Absolutely.
Best friends forever, F.
BFFs forever.
That's what I meant to say. Yep. Guys.
Best friends
can
forever,
we cut
F.
that? Can we reel that back? Can we cut that?
I'm in a bad place
You're doing it
tonight.
right. You're doing it right.
Oh. Cough. Yes, we're gonna go with Maeve, you can do wow.
Wow.
Well, now I'm excited.
No way.
Maeve, you can do Hispanic soap opera or Telemundo. We'll do that one. Telemundo. Should have read these earlier. Steve, you can give us a nice romance.
Okay.
Max, you can do a low-budget monster movie.
Okay, great.
Keep coming with the genres. What am I gonna get? Give me something new.
Alex, I'm going to give you a real challenge just because I'm endlessly curious.
Oh no, don't.
Yes.
Oh no,
yes.
not that
give
one.
it to me. Give it
Not
to
that
me.
one.
Give it to me.
Stop motion animation.
Ah, it's been done.
No, I wanted it.
That's a tough one.
It's because you wanted it, you couldn't have it, Steve.
Oh no.
So now, before we get started, we need one last thing.
Motion design, what have you done to me?
I want everyone in their head to just pick adjective or noun. And whatever one you picked, write that one in there. So I want half the chat giving us adjective, and I want the other half the chat to give us a noun. And we're going to combine those two and make our beautiful movie title.
Dom,
So
why do
start
you hate
spamming
me?
adjectives, and everyone's
See, now here's the problem with your instructions is, just said adjective.
Oh, there it is.
Some people got it.
Okay, we got there.
Oh,
Yep, adjective.
Clever.
That's entirely because he heard us say that. That was at least 30 seconds.
All right. This is the story of the preposterous wombat. The story of the preposterous wombat, starting with romance.
It was a cold night that winter's eve, where the wombat sat alone in his small two-person cottage on the coast of New England, where he waited for somebody to write back to him for those long nights that he spent writing.
Horror!
A young couple, drove up to the cottage. It was supposed to be empty that night. A light rain began to fall. They were drinking, even though they were driving, and they stumbled out of the car saying, "Oh, babe, this is gonna be a great weekend."
Telemundo!
babe, this is gonna be such a beautiful weekend. And they looked into each other's eyes and they just saw the world all before them. And they knew that the night was going to be a night they would never forget.
Stop motion animation.
The world was filled with little paper flowers that would bloom all around them, and they danced and frolicked and made funky motions like this because, hey, that looks really cool in stop motion.
Romance.
And when the couple finally entered the house, the wombat was waiting for them, for he knew somebody had received his letters.
Telemundo.
But then the cousin turned and saw the wombat. And the wombat was sitting on the shoulder of her cousin. How dare she intrude on their weekend alone?
Stop motion animation.
The two of them looked at each other, and there was a close-up of their faces, and one of them got very sad, and it was amazing how much detail was in such a small face.
Romance.
And that emotion from that small face.
Horror.
That small face turned to disgust as the wombat turns on the cousin and tears out his throat with its sharp claws, blood spraying everywhere.
Telemundo.
How must you betray me like this, wombat?
Romance.
How must you betray our love?
Telemundo.
How could you take my throat out of my body when it speaks such loving words to you, wombat?
Romance.
How could you take my heart out of my body when it speaks such loving words to your ears?
Horror.
And then all the words turned to blood-curdling screams, and blood was spraying everywhere.
Stop motion animation.
Everything was melting around them and turning into little puddles of clay, and they were like, "Oh no, this is terrible!" But it was
Romance.
really visually stimulating.
And then, knowing that they had committed a crime, they eloped off to the airport to run away from everything.
Stop motion animation.
They ran off, and you could swear for like 1 second you saw some dude holding their foot, but then he was gone, and they ran toward the train.
Telemundo.
Who dares grab hold of my foot and try to keep me to the ground? I am flying, flying, far
Horror.
beyond my
They
dreams.
ran as fast as they could. They got onto the plane just as soon as they could, and the doors closed behind them. They thought that they were safe.
Stop motion.
And that's because they were. And then they ordered a nice drink from the steward on the plane.
Romance.
And the wombat came to the airport just in time. Not just in time, because he knew that he could catch that plane, but instead he found the person receiving his letters.
Telemundo.
And the letter was from the cousin of the other cousin. And it was a betrayal that was so large that the wombat had no choice but to drown his sorrows at the airport bar.
Scene. Wow, what a story.
What a
I feel like we
tale.
learned so much.
I got a lot of visual stimulation.
I tried.
Well done, Alex. I
Yeah.
really feel like I learned every thought you've ever had about stop motion animation.
I really like it, and I've seen quite a few. I just don't know how to express it other than, wow, that looks really good.
I so badly wanted you to just like do wonky little motions.
I was ready to just get up there and
Oh.
have our camera guy just pan over to me like every time. I'm sorry, audience, it would have given you whiplash, but it would have been good for me.
Yeah.
That's what I perform for myself.
True. So I want, just because we've talked about it so much in setting up, and I feel like it's only fair that, you know, we invite the audience into our lives.
Of course.
Alex, please show the audience your cup.
Oh,
So, as many of you know, we have been trying our best to collect the various colored mugs so that we have different solid colored mugs of different shapes. And mine finally arrived. And you may notice something special about mine.
Yeah,
and
get
that's
close
this
up. Get an extreme
amazing,
close up.
monstrous handle. It's an ergonomic mug, so you can fit your whole hand around it like this. And it feels so good to hold.
Maeve, I thought Maeve had some good points.
yeah.
Maeve, could you explain it?
May I approach the bench with the
I
argument
solidly
of-
disagree with everything she's about to say, just so you know.
Well, I would like to present my solid evidence against the
Yes.
liquid in this horrid mug. So you grasp it, and there's such a pronounced gap right here. And I'm not saying that I like my fingers jammed against a mug, but like there's just so much vulnerability right here. Another hand could sneak in and steal your drink. A creature could crawl out from the side and get in there. And you just don't want that. When I'm drinking my coffee, I like to be safe and secure and not have this whole situation that could just leave me to mug predators.
Can I counter this point?
Counsel.
Should I counter this point?
Let's hear it.
Okay,
Let's hear the counter.
so as you can see, you have the freedom to be able to curl in or curl out as you see fit without needing to worry about hitting your knuckles. And let me demonstrate on a mug that has maybe a normal sized handle.
Objection.
You see, I can only fit 2 fingers.
That's all you
Yes.
need.
What's your objection?
This is a relatively small handle for a
Okay.
mug.
Would you say Steve's is normal?
Yes, I would.
See, now my fingers, my pointer finger and pinky are still definitely crammed on this mug. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's my hand size.
Objection.
But I personally like having full comfort and range of movement. I can very easily grip onto this without feeling any pressure. Top, down, left, right, it just fits comfortably.
You're like
Objection.
those videos that stabilize, but you're like...
Yeah, it's like got its own gimbal going on where it just kind of rotates itself and stabilizes.
Objection.
Maeve, you have the floor. Well, we have 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock. We are now playing the game Objection.
Do we not have a lot of room, which I will address? There's a lot of room for your hand to move, but there is also more room for error, more room for slippage, more room for droppage, and therefore it is a more risky mug.
I object to that.
We didn't even have the timer going because you didn't
Keep
have
the
a
timer
complaint.
going.
All right, Alex, just go.
See, now, this mug solves for the slippage and error by adding extra length to the end of the handle.
Objection.
This allows it to
Yes,
fit
Maeve.
into your hand.
Am I a child? Do I need an extra handle
Objection.
on my mug?
Objection.
I'm
Alex,
an adult.
what is...
It's not about being a child. It's
Hey,
quite the
Take
opposite.
the talking
exactly.
mug when you're talking.
Thank you. Now, this actually fits for adult hands even better than child hands because, as you can see, it fits perfectly over this section. It goes from this joint to
Objection.
this joint and
Matt,
fills that entire space.
I'd like to get into this argument because to me the problem that I actually enjoy the grip on the mug. The problem that I have is you can see the handle is almost the same area of the mug itself. It's too large for the size of the mug. Look at this size mug and look at it's notably smaller. I mean even more so. I think that handle
Objection?
to mug ratio is very
yes,
important.
Alex?
Max's mug is actually a soup mug, so that is not a qualifiable comparison to my own.
Objection.
Yes, Maeve.
Max has a large mug, which warrants its largeness. It is a soup mug and can hold a bowl of soup. This is needlessly large, taking up too much space in the cabinet for no
Objection!
use.
I object to that.
Yes, Alex.
The use is that it's ergonomic. The reason it takes up more space is because your hand needs that space. And I feel like we've been on this bit for way too long.
We have 30 seconds left. Please change the topic.
Mugs, am I right?
All right, Maeve, you have the floor.
And that's that game. I'm gonna play the transition music even though we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That was a game? Question mark?
I'm now going to cross objection off tonight's list. So we will no longer be playing that game. Well, that was a can of worms I didn't mean to open. But there's
Campbell's
one can I always mean to open. Campbell's Chunky Tomato. Who won? I think we all lost.
Yeah, Maniac, we
Yeah.
all lost.
I
Well,
feel
we
like-
lost the actual game that we were supposed to play. In a
True,
different
yes,
Monday.
we just lost.
I will say every time I'm holding onto this mug, I feel like a winner.
You know who the real winner is? Campbell's and their new chunky worm soup.
Chunky?
Maybe
If
you
you
feel
open a
like-
can of worms, if you're gonna open a can of worms, make it chunky worm noodle.
Yeah, maybe you feel like a winner because you finally can drink with your little, my little attachment, so I can be stable when I drink my coffee.
All right, we're gonna move on now. Our next game is Supervillains.
Woo!
So what we are going to need from the chat is we're going to need a made-up supervillain. So go ahead and give us a supervillain that has never been seen before. None of them Marvels, none of them Detective Comics, none of them Dark Horses. We just want a brand new supervillain. And the way this game works is we are going to have that supervillain is going to name the supervillain that comes in next, and so on until we get to the very last performer, who will actually be a superhero and will have to use their special powers to defeat all the other kooky cast of villains. They may win, they may not. We never know in the game of superheroes and supervillains. So taking a look at your suggestions, we've got some good ones in here. Yes. Let's read some out, shall we? The Super Pooper, spelled with O-U's, so it's a super. Smelzo, very good one. We are going to go with the scariest person I know, the Radiator. Ooh.
Yes. I am so evil you can feel it in the air. Oh, this energy is truly palpable. Nothing will stop me in my quest to spread evil and radiate it out to the world.
Hello, Radiator.
Well, if it isn't Jogmo. Thank you so much for joining me.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, Radiator. I was just in the neighborhood taking a stroll, and I thought, I bet Radiator wants to do some evil today.
That's right, I do.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, well, if it isn't my old friend, 10-gallon Pete.
Yeah, I got my hat. I'm ready to take on the world with it.
Ooh, well done.
Yes.
Hey, Radiator, I gotta put my sunglasses on.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm here and I'm ready to be introduced.
Oh,
10-gallon Pete, who's your friend there?
Sorry, I was
Petey.
I was admiring my hat storage.
Oh, it's very nice.
Well, hey there, Mr. Overwhelming Suspender Man.
Oh,
Can't wear those when you jog.
These are gonna
all right,
someone's
everyone,
hands up.
listen up.
Yeah, what's the plan?
I've got an evil plan.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to stand out in the middle of the park. That's where you come in, Jogmo. You're going to jog around the park and scare people into going towards me in the middle. Then, 10-gallon Pete, I need you to lure them in with the shade of your big hat. But they will find no shade near me because it'll be too hot. And then You strap man.
It's
Suspenders guy.
Oh,
He's kind of new. You gotta give him a break. I'm sorry.
Suspender.
Yes, you're a crucial part of the plan. You see, right at the end, when they're all near me and getting very hot, you're going to show them that suspenders are the only thing they can wear to save them. Then we'll sell a whole bunch of suspenders and make a ton of money.
Not on my watch!
Oh no! It's the Wombastic Wombat!
He's taking on his true form!
Oh, he's like
vicious.
a weird little kangaroo.
I know.
Oh, God.
I'll make him deaf by sound waves of my stretchy. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh.
Don't let him get close!
Oh no.
Cute.
Oh my god, no! Oh, a Bowie knife!
I thought you were a hero!
Oh my god!
Stay back! Stay back! I'll use my hat as my shield.
Get him,
Don't worry,
Pete,
Nate.
get him! Oh no! He's eating your hat! He's eating it! Oh, Pete!
Oh, God!
My poops are square.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna run away.
No, wait! Running away! Oh, you jogging coward. Well, if it isn't the wombat. You know, I've been practicing since last we met. I'm extra hot now, and there's nothing you can do about it. How about you take some of this?
Good eye, Mike.
Are you even a little bit phased by the heat?
No, I'm from Australia. I live in the desert.
I used like all my energy on you and you're fine. Well, I'm gonna go try to be evil over here. You foiled me again.
See? Good job, everybody. Wow, what a true collection of individuals.
Yeah, true collection.
Oh.
Not one of those fake collections.
Herodias, is that a CVC? Are these guys all following
Are those wombats?
I think they're
Wow.
from. I joked because I said wombats and cowboys. Shout out to Cardboard Cowboy, and I think those are some of his eats.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Good stuff. I would love to have Cardboard Cowboy as a guest, or honestly, to be a guest on their stream as well.
Yeah.
The intricacies
Ooh.
of Cardboard Cowboy.
Thanks,
Incredible.
motion design.
Thanks, motion design.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining
Aw,
the
appreciate
audience.
it.
Join in the party.
And now you get access to our email.
Cheers
Oh,
to
yeah.
you.
Speaking of which, we haven't made
Red
any
card.
merch in a while.
We haven't.
At all this stream, actually.
We'll make it happen, but it'll be organic because we're authentic people.
Of course, of
Yes.
course. We are 100% certified organic.
Just like that little slip up there.
But
that
not
was very
fresh.
Only 20% of us is certified humane.
Is it Steve? I bet it's Steve.
And it's up to you guys to figure out who the 20% is.
I am made up of ground human.
You know who else is made up of human? Our vegan member, Max. Yeah, guess what, Max? You're made of 100% meat. How does that make you feel? Yeah, that's right, you vegan.
I wish I could be plants!
Do you wish you could be made of soy?
Yo, thank you, Red Nose, for
Thank you, Red Nose.
subscribing.
Hey.
Thank you.
Classic vegans.
we gotta have to talk more about vegans. It makes people subscribe.
Here, do you want a wonderful handshake? That's not what we said, but
Max,
A firm.
firm handshake.
Wait, Max, sell me on veganism. You only get 7 words.
Oh.
And don't think, just say them.
Okay. Can brag. Better poops.
Papa John's.
You were too slow, makes sense. See, now that's merch, Steve.
Well, what was
my
it?
God,
Can
Can brag, better poops, Papa John's.
While Steve is working on that, we're gonna jump into our next game. This one is
Sorry, I
for
stole that.
No,
from
it
you.
was perfect.
This is for MAEVE and Alex. We are gonna play Double Blind Date.
Ooh, fancy.
So we're gonna send Alex out of the room first. Now, the way this game works is Maeve and Alex's characters will be on a date. Now, they each know a secret about the other one, but the trick is the performer doesn't know their own secret. So what we are going to need as a suggestion is we are going to need what is something that would be really weird if Alex invented it? It could be something real, could be something made up. What's an invention that Alex came up with? Something like maybe Alex secretly invented Legos. No one knows that. Or maybe Alex invented wedding soup, you know. That kind of thing.
Maybe Alex invented weddings.
Yeah, maybe Alex invented weddings.
A bigger.
Ooh, I do
Beef
like
jerky.
Alex invented.
Oh my god.
Oh, Anya, tempting.
Anya.
Not now, but tempting.
French
Yes.
fries?
We're gonna go ahead and say Alex invented trees. I like that
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
Alex invented trees. All right, Maeve, you got that down?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Maeve.
Bye.
All right, now we're gonna send Alex down, and he's gonna figure out what Maeve's secret is. So let's get another offer. Where is Maeve is from a strange location. Where is Maeve from? Could be a fantasy world. Could be Alex. Don't look at the chat.
I'm not.
Could be a fantasy world. Could be a real location. Could be a famous monument. Something along that lines.
Could be Mount Rushmore.
Could be Mount Rushmore in Virginia.
She is the better Dan.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, we got a follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Let's see. Keep those suggestions coming. Some good ones. I just want to get a good variety, if you will. Ooh, yes. Anya, I think we'll go with that one. You know what? I lied, Anya. You got beat. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Sorry. Hate to see it. She is from Antarctica. Thank you, Spazcore.
Okay.
Maeve is from Antarctica. Okay, now as a quick refresher, Maeve is from Antarctica, and Alex invented trees. Your table is here in the corner. Please have a seat.
Well, thank you so much. Wow, this place is really
Yeah,
nice,
this
huh?
place is really nice. So, I mean, I'm really glad we got outdoor seating. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah, I know. The weather is just...
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. It's just, the air is just so clean and crisp and...
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know how much you love, like, clean and crisp air, but, like, you gotta enjoy the warmth sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it too much because I know you probably get it a lot, but I wanted to give you credit where credit's due, and I just want to thank you for the really nice...
I'm a good restaurant picker. It's one of my qualities. It was on my profile also. Oh, so tell me, like, I mean, you know, this is like just a normal like Italian restaurant, but what do you usually eat? I mean, I can't imagine you have access to very much food.
Well, you know, I like to stick to a lot of proteins. I like to stick to a high protein diet because
Do you eat like the local animals?
When I can, because I don't really have a lot of vegetation around me.
God.
So
Does Morgan Freeman approve of that?
Oh, well, you know, he got very upset and he sent me a lot of letters after I started my penguin farm.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would be really upset with you if they found out about that.
Pretty pissed. It's a really, but you know, if you cook it well, it's a very tender and juicy, succulent meat. You know, don't knock it till you try it. I know that you're more of the plant, you're more of a plant eater.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just more of a plant guy. You love greenery, you love vegetation, and yeah, enough about I don't really like to talk about that stuff.
It's fine.
But I mean, how do people find out about your work? Because it's just everywhere. Like, it becomes such a part of our everyday that you probably get recognition for it, but not enough. I mean, it's just...
Well, I don't get that much... like, people recognize the work more than they recognize the worker, you know? So, like, I go around and I'm like, boop, that plant is, like, super big and succulent and nice now, but, like, people don't really, you know, appreciate that I did that. They're just like, oh, man, this pumpkin's gonna win first prize. And I'm like, hey, but don't you think I should get some of that as, like, you know, I'm this cool guy that's able to turn plants into better plants.
Well, I mean, I know that your first piece of work was just the most important thing that we have. It's the thing that gets us up every day and keeps us up always, forever.
Mm-hmm.
So that you just must be in a bunch of scholarly works about how you found and just grew that to be such a huge business.
Well, I mean, you know, it's only 2 molecules. Like, there's O and another O, you know? So it wasn't that hard to figure out. Just like, whoop, there it is. I mean,
Yeah, but then just
so like
getting it to be in like a physical, just getting a physical structure to support that process must have been an amazing.
It was really tough, but you know, I felt like the world needed solid oxygen, so that was what I decided to try to do, and I didn't do it, but I do something like that, I think.
Well, I know that you had a lot of trouble finding a way for oxygen to be produced, and you tried a lot of different physical models, and then you finally found just like a model that was also beautiful and just made sunny days even better.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I tried like steam vents at the bottom of the ocean. That didn't really work out.
Ugly.
Yeah, and then I was like onto bushes and I was getting the right idea, but it was like, something's not right about this. And then I was like, what if you just like, whoop? And I mean, then it was a tree. So you know, inventing trees, it was tough.
Yeah.
But I mean, enough about me. I mean, I get it. You don't really see trees very much, like, at all. But, you know, I'm sure there's still lots of cool stuff that you can see.
Yeah, you know, just a lot of ice and a lot of really scary-looking fish with sharp teeth. And, But, you know, I have my spear, so I can fend for myself and just kind of, if they get too aggressive, I let them know who's boss.
So you're not a researcher? You just rough it out there for the fun?
No, you know, my family's been living in the Arctic for decades and decades.
Wow. Yeah. That's really cool.
So, should we see if they have a market price for the penguin? I mean, I called ahead. And
I guess I might as well try it while we're here.
Yeah.
See. What romantic date doesn't end with eating a penguin?
Surf's Up?
Oh yeah, you know the hit movie Surf's Up.
Surf's Up is actually really good.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's a.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, and there's a really funny cannibalism bit about how the goofy chicken that it seems like he's high all the time likes to eat fried chicken.
That's horrific.
And it's really funny. It's amazing.
Ken Bragg, better poops, Papa John's.
What a great merch board.
I didn't know what to put as the picture, so I just left our son, Dreadlord Bricko.
Dreadlord Bricko Ignatius.
That's him. That's our son. We will eventually paint him, but
merch. Get that merch.
Yeah, that's right. Spam that merch emote.
Merch.
And as a reminder, if you ever see or hear something funny, just go ahead, put a little merch emote and a quote next to it, and we'll try and turn that thing into a shirt.
Yeah. You can choose the merch.
Bricko emote, you know.
That's a good
Bricko
one.
emote
That's
when? Wow.
I mean, if people are asking for it, you know. Just
So here's the thing, right? Is we got to get to 25 subscribers to unlock another emote. As soon as we do that, Bricko might be the way to go.
Yeah.
So that's got to be up to you guys to get us to that 25 subscriber mark. If you got Twitch Prime, hit us with a Prime sub. If you've got $5, hit us with a $5 sub. If you've got, what's like the top tier one, like $35?
Don't do that.
If you've got $35 to
don't
blow,
do that one. Just do the $25 one. That's fine.
I'm pretty sure
$30?
I'd sub just for Bricko. See, that's what I'm talking about. If we can get to 25 subs, do it for Bricko.
Do it for Bricko.
Dreadlord Bricko Ignatius needs your support.
That's a better one than what we have.
Brought to you by viewers like you.
Thank you.
That was great.
Wow.
What restaurant did you imagine yourselves in? I was picturing like a nice Chili's. I feel like Chili's would serve penguin.
I said that it was outdoor, so I imagined it to be like a really nice hip beer garden that serves like exotic meats.
Yeah, I kind of I didn't really have a name for it either, but it was definitely like, it was a garden terrace. It was like one of those ones with like the wooden roofs that just has like ivy all over the place. And it's like...
Those like string lights that are just everywhere.
Yeah. And it's like, they're really hamming it up, but in season, it does look nice, so...
I'm having a little bit of an existential crisis because when I was a child, I would watch like PBS, and they would say at the end of the show, "This show is brought to you by viewers like you," and I'm on that. This show is literally brought to you by viewers like you, and I'm on that show right now. It's a trip.
This is funded by PBS. Taxpayer dollars.
Life imitates art.
We are PBS. We are the new PBS. I hope you've learned a lot.
I was gonna make a joke that we're the Campbell's Public Broadcasting, but that's CBS and that's already a channel.
Dang it.
You know who I never trusted?
Who?
Motherboard.
Yeah.
The hacker, blatantly evil, can't trust him, that's fine.
Obviously.
But Motherboard, definitely the overarching villain of that series.
Well, because her eyes are just wonky, so you can't look into her eyes and see if anything's true.
Wow, really
Weird.
judging a computer book by its
I don't
virtual
know.
cover there.
How did she end up with a virus? Come on, Motherboard.
She clicked on a suspicious website.
She was a suspicious person.
She was looking for those hot singles in her area.
I mean, you can definitely tell that she doesn't have like the capability to like go out and do things on her own. So, I mean, like Space Odyssey style, she has to manipulate people to go out and do her bidding.
Well, like the kids from Dragon Tales volunteered themselves into those missions.
Yeah,
The Cyber Chase kids, I think, get sucked through a portal. And it's always like in their classroom or something.
Can I just interject for a second? Because I fully didn't realize that Cyber Chase was like a real thing aside from like those carts that the teacher would push in one day because they didn't want to teach you math.
Oh, the TV carts.
And then one day I just found Cyber Chase on TV and I was like, it exists outside of the cart? What?
Hacker Addy's game.
And
so I don't know.
The thing that blew my mind the most is I was like scrolling through TV this week and it was like the latest episode of like that shit is still being produced.
They're still airing new episodes?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Motherboard has them trapped in some kind of existential Cyber Chase.
Well, hey, they deserve it.
You watch Cyber Chase on Rolly TV cart days? We watch like how worms make more soil. It was boring.
I can one up you. I went to Catholic middle school, so we watched this freaking like Sesame Street knockoff Muppet. Like they'd be like these puppets. Think like the puppets from Lazy Town, except they're trying to teach you moral religious lessons. And there's like a nun who's like oversees the puppets, and she's real. And it's just this whole terrible thing. Although we also got VeggieTales, so like 50-50.
VeggieTales is pretty solid.
Okay, so Ping as a Duck just said something about Gilbert Gottfried, and that happened while Dom was telling his story. So somehow my brain was just like, yeah, he voiced Jesus in those videos.
And then God said, take these commandments down to your people.
I think he said
Oh, you're stabbing me with a spear!
I think he said it because that's the voice I did for like the how worms make more soil. Which is an acute observation.
They dig through the dirt.
I did sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
Worms eat dirt and they shit out dirt.
Wait, whoa. Max, that was a phenomenal
really good.
With the eyes?
That was really good.
Well, we're not going to get better than that.
No.
We should end this impression bit while it's at its peak.
Our next game was going to be Objection, but now it is going to be 10,000 Blast.
Yeah.
Oh boy, didn't tell me if we were playing this game ahead of time.
Oh, it's
John, it's pretty
is everybody up? How's it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The way this game works, for everyone at home, and MAEVE, is we are going to, first off, I need you to start spamming nouns. Just put as many nouns as you want. If you've written too many nouns, I will tell you, but it won't happen, I promise. So the way this game works is I will pick some of your nouns as they're scrolling through the list. And then our performers will have to come up with a joke or a witty statement or a pun based off of that noun. So you will say, let's say your noun is cheese grater. Oh boy, now I have to come up with one. I will say I will say, I would step forward and say, 10,000 cheese graters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve cheese graters here." And the cheese graters say, "Wow, that's not appealing." Nope, that's...
You could have said that's not great!
I thought it was cheating! I panicked! This is why I sit on my ass the entire show. But yeah, we've already got noms. You people know how it's played. Let's pan on over. Welcome to Please Do Better Than I Did.
It's not hard.
10,000 Uranus, the planet.
10,000 Uranus walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Uranus here." And the Uranus says, "That's not appealing."
I was wondering why Max was instantly up no matter what the word was. Thomas red carded him. 10,000 Uranus walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Uranus here." And they say, "Well, we don't like Uranus either."
10,000 Uranus walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "We don't serve the planet Uranus here." And the Uranuses say, but.
10,000 Urani walk into a bar and they go up to the bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Uranuses here." And they're like, "Ah, well, you can kiss your own, baby boy."
10,000 Uranuses walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Uranuses here." And the Uranus says, "You're all hot gas."
10,000 pogo sticks.
10,000 pogo sticks walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve pogo sticks here." And the pogo sticks go, "All right, boys, let's bounce."
10,000 pogo sticks walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve pogo sticks here." And the pogo sticks go, "We were just springed from jail, buddy."
10,000 zebras.
10,000 zebras walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve zebras here." And the zebras say, "Come on, man, I can't change my stripes."
10,000 zebras walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve zebras here." And then he takes another glance and he realizes it was the pogo sticks in the black and white cup.
10,000 zebras walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve zebras here." And the zebras go, "Is it because we're black with white stripes or white with black stripes?"
10,000 Renaissance paintings. It's a thinker.
10,000 Renaissance paintings walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Renaissance paintings here." And they're like, "Oh, is it because of my fat baby on my shoulder?"
10,000 Renaissance paintings walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Renaissance paintings here." And the Renaissance painting says, "No, we're the Ninja Turtles."
10,000 Renaissance paintings walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Renaissance paintings here." And the Renaissance paintings go, and the bartender goes, Are you smiling?" And they go, "We'll never tell."
10,000 Renaissance paintings walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Renaissance paintings here." And they say, "Right, alcohol doesn't mix well with oil."
10,000 Renaissance paintings walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Renaissance paintings here." And the paintings go, "Well, we're done at hello here."
10,000 Yankee candles.
10,000 Yankee candles walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Yankee candles here." And the Yankees candles go, "Well, smell you later, punk."
10,000 Yankee candles walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Yankee candles here." And they say, "I'm burnt out anyway."
10,000 Yankee candles walk into the bar. The bartender goes, "We don't serve Yankee candles here." And the Yankee candles go, "Well, this isn't very doodle dandy."
10,000 Yankee candles walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Yankee candles here." And the Yankee candles say, "We're looking for a bar that's waxing anyways."
10,000 Yankee candles walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Yankee candles here." And they said, "Well, we're waxing off then."
10,000 VHS tapes.
10,000 VHS tapes walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes here." And the VHS tapes say, "What are you, Netflix?"
10,000 VHS tapes walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes here." And the VHS tapes go, "Can't you just be kind?"
10,000 VHS tapes walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes here." And the VHS tapes say, "All these people look too magnetic anyways."
10,000 VHS tapes walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes in here." And they said, "For real?"
10,000 VHS tapes walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes here." And the VHS tapes go, "Well, way to be a Betamax."
10,000 VHS tapes walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve VHS tapes here." And the VHS tapes go, "Fine, we'll go home video."
10,000 Bigfoots and bring us home.
10,000 Bigfoots walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Bigfoots here." And the Bigfoots say, "We're out of focus. How could you tell it was us?"
10,000 Bigfoots walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Bigfoots here." And the Bigfoots go, "Whoa, we don't need your Sasquatch."
10,000 Bigfoots walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Bigfoots here." And they said, "Oh, but my tracks lead all the way to this door."
10,000 Bigfoots walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Bigfoots here." And the Bigfoots go, "Yet another bar?"
10,000 Bigfoots walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Bigfoots here." And the Bigfoots say, "But at least we have shoes on."
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to do a no shoes, no service.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Oh boy.
Because I was inspired for some merch based off of one of Maeve's suggestions.
Oh boy.
So, this is a sign I made. It says, "No shirt, no shoes, no fat babies."
Oh, no fat babies.
Oh, yes.
What babies aren't fat though?
Yeah, it's just the way you...
I mean, all babies are pretty fat.
So, Max, you read my mind. I'd wear this shirt.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a good one. That's a good.
People would have no context.
It's my manifesto.
Yeah. Welcome to my TED Talk.
No. This is the guidelines for my next party. No shirt, no shoes, no fat babies.
Skinny babies only.
Good nouns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really great
good
nouns,
ones.
everyone. I do think it's interesting that every time we play this game, there are just certain nouns that people are like prone to come up every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Bartenders, really great suggestion. I see that a lot. For some reason, every single week we get snakes from a different person. I mean, I get it. Snakes are funny. No denial here.
What can we say? Snakes are funny.
Snakes walking into a bar? How's it possible? Who knows?
That's just a lizard!
They evolve on their way in.
I'm tired of these monkey biting snakes in this Monday to Friday bar.
Got him.
Get these monkey biting snakes out of my monkey biting plane.
Oh, it is that part of the show where I've run out of topics off the top of my head. So
Oh,
what's
good.
everyone else thinking? How you guys doing?
I'm thinking it's weird because we already had our Christmas special, but Christmas hasn't happened yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's still very much not Christmas.
I have also
Oh, why yes, of course.
Oh,
There we go.
thank
Do you
you,
want to
sir.
get that closer to the mic?
No.
No, stop that.
Oh, I just am wary of that colossal clump of dangerous ice.
Oh yeah, it's a
that's
time
floating
bomb
in my
Oh, yeah,
every
there's-
episode. Every
There's a real
show.
bird going on in the middle there. Just wait.
It's like a game we play. Like, how much water can we get out of this thing before the ice hits?
I don't think I've seen you since you got this. I really like your
Oh, why,
new
thank
tab,
you.
your
Yeah,
new ink.
thanks. Thank you.
I don't think you've talked about it on stream at all, have you?
No, I don't. We could, yeah, that's it.
Someone about 4 streams ago asked for a close-up of it, and I completely forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, there
I was
you
like,
go.
"You tap Max?
Hold on.
Close-up?"
There we go. There you go. That's it.
Ah, yeah.
It's my first one.
Wow!
No, it's not. You know, it's poking
Oh
stick,
yeah,
don't you?
I have a poking stick.
Matt just forgot his
Well-
other tattoo.
First, first commercial, I think is.
Ah,
First machine.
Nice scrunchie. Why, thank you.
Nice scrunchy.
You may recognize that from our Halloween episode where Max wore the scrunchie for the first time on stream.
Yes. Wow.
A nice
good
callback.
pull.
Thank
That's
you.
that's a good trivia.
If you think
need
I
to
don't
write that
rewatch
down.
every stream and take notes, you're wrong.
Yeah, we need that for the when they do Scene It show and tell live.
What was the
Making
first
scenic
episode? What was the first
Probably.
episode of Show and Tell Live that actor Max wore a scrunchie?
Wait, hold on. Why is there not like a Netflix Scene It game that you could like just reload every couple of months or so and just have it like That's a great. Stop taking our ideas. Stop writing that down.
Don't write that down.
We know you're writing it down.
Don't
already,
dare
but
click
stop.
that.
Don't dare
click
get
it.
a patent on this, you nerd.
So what? How many things have we already come up with? We've come up with atomic or radioactive Cheetos, Campbell's Chunky Tomato.
That's that might exist. Already.
I hope Chunky Tomato doesn't exist.
This is actually just a think
Just
tank.
chunks
No,
of
but
onions.
I genuinely think this is like a solid idea.
Something
like,
for Netflix to
if
do.
you're hanging out, you don't want to buy the Jackbox games, or it's not a convenient like place. Play Scene It on Netflix.
Honestly, that's a really good idea.
I'm
for
gonna pitch that to them.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but you know, like people are constantly making like Kahoot quizzes and stuff that you can just go onto Kahoot. Like I'm sure you could look up just about any Netflix show and find a Kahoot quiz on it.
Yeah, but there's no reason you couldn't interface that with a phone.
Yeah.
And then have it
Kahoot?
remote so anyone could play it.
Kahoot's on your phone.
Oh, is
You
it?
can Kahoot on
But
your
have it
phone.
as part of like the Netflix mobile app.
But it's like a shareable experience for your friends and family.
Kinda, yeah. Like Kahoot works similarly to Jackbox, where you like you connect in. Am I the only one that is Kahooted here?
I know.
No, I've Kahooted. I've Kahooted.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
that just
I've
reminds
definitely
me of
Kahooted.
like very early when the internet was still kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
There's a line, I don't know why I remember this, from Jeeper by the Dozen, where the one guy's about to go on a date with his girl, the wife, and he goes, I Googled her last night, and the other guy goes, oh my. Which is like, that joke wasn't funny then, but now it's hysterical.
It ages like a fine wine.
I think I saw that in theaters too, which is really the terrifying part. Oh man.
Oh no, motion design is taking all of our ideas to the corporate board.
Twist mustache.
Nice.
I used to have a twisty mustache. I'm bringing it back.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I decided to never shave it.
Nice.
No,
Yeah, get a good twisty mustache going on. For sure.
Can we get show into live transcribed to Braille?
Really
I feel like that would just be a lot of
audience.
frantic. Like, I don't know what the end, like a cutoff of a sentence looks like. In English, that's just like a dash. But in Braille, would we have like a bunch of half bumps for all the times we just stop?
Yeah. Our Braille would be a mess.
Yeah.
There'd be like multiple lines of Braille above each other whenever we talk over one another.
Oh, boy.
Morse code, we could do that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know this, but Max actually blinks our transcript of Morse code every single show.
I do it while the show is going.
Yeah.
So while
He's
everybody
like-
else is talking, I'll be blinking what I'm saying and what other people are saying.
Yeah, like you know how some shows have like a signer where on the side they're doing like ASLs like the whole time. That's Max, but with Morse code and while he's blinking.
But now something Max is going to have to Morse code blink the entire time.
As you know from Radioactive Cheetos, I love committing to the bit.
We are going to do something we haven't done in a while, and that's because we always take the Irish version, but we're going to the West. So please give us a profession in chat. Profession is an occupation, and an occupation is a job.
We got there.
Wow, we have too many words for the same thing. I don't like it.
Welcome to the English language.
Yeehaw! There's a snake in my boot. So go ahead and give us some suggestions, and Max will go ahead and pick one
Alright.
out, because I have to be in this game.
I'm center stage now. If you do have CBC emotes, put in yeehaw, because I know that's one. Okay, right, I'm supposed to be looking at something. We're looking for professionals. Let's see. We got some good ones, so thanks everybody for putting it in there. Yeah, I like that. All right, we're gonna do an auction caller. The hoedown of the auction caller.
Wow, chat. Wow.
Alright, let me see how this is.
When I'm talking really fast, my voice cannot be small. That's because I got a lot of auctions to call. So I'm gonna yell them out really, really loud, and then people will get their items and be real proud. Oh!
When I was at the show, I didn't get a lot of numbers, and I gotta tell you, that was a huge bummer. I went home and was sulking all day, but then I went and rolled in the hay.
I used to be an auctioneer. Then it came time where I had to draw near. I became an advocate for disease, and that's why I give you facts about knees.
I'm an auction caller. It is a fun job. When I get up to the podium, I can't be a slob. It's my job to call out anything that rhymes, and if I do not do it, I commit auction crime.
Commit auction crime.
Let's go
Woo! That one was a little big for my britches.
I was wrong. It's hoo-ha, not yeehaw.
Hoo-ha. Ooh, I like that.
Hoo-ha!
This can't
just turn
it.
into a CBC appreciation stream. As much as I do love CBC.
Oh man.
Um,
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank
that was
you.
fantastic.
It was
You guys
classic
were all
Aki.
great.
You know what's so good is I was last, so I had all this time to think of my rhymes ahead of time, and then I didn't, and it got to me.
Woo! And here we are.
Yeah.
I like started going fast, thinking like, oh yeah, I'll do like a funny bit and like jam in more syllables, but like stay. And then I realized I was just doing the song faster
And harder.
I was like, oh no, what am I doing to myself?
And I said number, and I was like, wow, I have to run.
Yeah, you said number, and I was like, oh boy, okay.
There's always that moment where you're like,
Yeah.
that was a bold choice.
Yeah. Made a choice, and I
you
made
got it.
that choice.
And there's that fun Hanukkah dreidel emote that we
Spin
got
that Hanukkah
from
dreidel.
a random sub. Thank you.
That was
so much.
that was Yalof's sub too.
Good stuff. Yeah, we should do more Hoedowns.
Wow.
Love
They are
Hoedown.
infinitely harder than Irish drinking song.
It's tough. I think we pulled it off this time, though. We got away with it.
I'm sweating. My heart's beating.
Heart's beating fast.
Oh
Good
boy.
stuff.
Well, what did you think, chat? You know we normally do Irish drinking songs. What'd you think of the Hoedown?
What is that emote?
Is it a
Is
snake?
that I think it's a really skeletal hand.
It's like a snowman hand. I'm pretty
Ew.
sure. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to unlock like 3 or 4 of them, and you'll get like different parts to a snowman. But right now, all you have unlocked is one arm, so it's just this creepy stick arm.
Frosty the Forbidden One. That's a
it's
that's a
Olaf's
multi-layered
arm.
joke.
It's Olaf from Frozen.
Maybe that one should be Frozen too.
Okay, yeah, the stick arm and Isaac fit surprisingly well together.
Yeah. That's us right now.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Dom, I want to do a merch board now because of what you said.
Oh,
Frosty
boy.
the Forbidden One.
Yeah, Frosty.
Oh, is that the other arm? Oh, the other arm! Wait, but how are they gonna put this together? Come on, guys, you gotta work together to build that snowman / whatever monstrosity
Hey,
it's
Chad,
gonna be.
do you want to build a snowman? All I'm saying is there's never been a Tangled 2. We're gonna move on.
How dare you? How dare you?
We're gonna move on to another game while Steve is working on the merch board, which means I guess I have to play now. Oh darn! This game is Survivor.
Ooh.
So what we are going to need?
Oh, there it is!
There it is! Oh, I don't like the way
I don't like it looks
oriented.
It's
Ew,
terrifying.
nightmare.
So what we're gonna need from the chat is we are going to need something that has a couple steps to it. So what's something that has a couple steps to it, such as building a birdhouse, building a snowman, building a sandcastle, making a cake, things of that nature. Wow, making a cake is just building food, isn't it? Crazy. So while that is stewing, the way this game works is we are going to do a 4-person scene. At a certain point in time, the scene will end, and we will vote one of us off based on something that Steve will come up with. At which point, we will go down to 3 people who will have to do that same 4-person scene, but with only 3 people. Then we'll vote again, 2, vote again. 1 person will have to do the entire 4-person scene by themselves. And that's the way it works. We're going to go ahead and get up, and Steve is going to pick a suggestion anyway.
All right, it's my turn to be in charge. So we are going to. This is very relevant for one of our performers. So we're going to be teaching the alphabet.
Wow.
Well, you gotta start with the most important letter.
Is that Q? I just learned about Q.
Well, Q can be used in a lot of special letters, but we gotta start with a smaller Q, which is an
I'm
A.
gonna grab some more books. I need more books.
Oh, you can have as many books as you'd like.
Well, where are the Q's?
Oh, you dang kids these days don't even know your alphabet. Back in my day, we had to know the alphabet forwards and backwards.
Hey, well, some people just need to learn different ways.
If you're the principal, shouldn't you be nice to the students?
No, I should discipline you for not learning better.
Please don't.
You're bringing down our school statistics.
Excuse
I'm
me?
just try-
Principal, were you bullying my genius of a child here?
Oh, well.
Get him, Dad.
Yeah, because he's not a genius. He doesn't even know which letter the alphabet starts with.
I'm sick of this. I've been teaching for 40 years and no one appreciates me or my genius.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that sounds right to me.
Sorry.
I need
like
to teach the
6.
principal his A's and his Q's.
Get him, Dad.
Yeah. Something makes me think that your biggest smarts is actually your strength.
Use this book.
Ah.
Maybe we should talk through this as a class.
You know, back in my
Kill
day,
him!
bullies would just beat people up instead of talking about it so much, you wimp.
Maybe
Put him in a body bag.
we can use problem-solving flowcharts on the board.
Drink his
I'm
marrow.
gonna throw the book at you.
And scene. All right, chat. What I'm gonna need from you
It's a lot to
is
remember.
your favorite profession, and if any of them guesses it,
What are you doing?
public servant. We're gonna go a little bit more specific. Your favorite public servant. Is that a trash man, a police officer,
sure.
a fireman?
You're naming like all of them. That's it. That's all.
No. Chat chooses one.
Okay.
All right,
Did they choose one?
We've got one. Start naming things, Alex.
Public servant, mayor,
The mailman.
The milkman.
Patent clerk.
park ranger.
Alex got it!
I knew it, Anya. God damn it!
All right, now we have to do that same scene with 3 people.
Oh boy.
Well,
Letters are hard.
You gotta start with A. It's the
Why
biggest
not
one.
Q? I like that one.
Q's not a lot of letters.
I need more books.
Hey, you don't know anything about letters.
Why don't you not yell at my student? Well, if you're the principal, aren't you supposed to be nice to kids?
I'm just a teacher and nobody appreciates me.
Well, I guess that's true.
Who's been insulting my kid?
Daddy!
It's me, the principal. Haha! Your
He's
kid is a
mean.
dum-dum.
Yeah, I'm gonna go beat him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up.
We can solve this through learning.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up good, aren't
Beat him
I?
up, Dad.
If only I
We
had.
just need to use these flowcharts about our feelings.
Excuse me.
Here, Dad, use this book to beat him up.
I'm gonna throw the book at you.
This is dumb.
And scene. All right, this time we're just gonna do numbers because that was way easier. Start spamming numbers in the chat.
Your
And
favorite
once-
Harry Potter movie.
Once I see.
If we have to
Yes,
guess which one-
put your favorite Harry Potter movie in and we'll guess which one it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Choose one.
We've moved on to Harry Potter movies. Thank you, Anya and Yalof. But
Well, maybe those are their favorite Harry Potter movies.
oh, I gotta remember the names of those then. Okay, we'll go with.
Or not.
I got it.
Okay.
The Prisoner of Azkaban. Are we doing it through
No, that's the
numbers or
third one.
titles?
Well,
3.
Number 3.
we're not gonna. Okay.
That it?
Don't do that.
Say the title.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
No.
Philosopher's Stone.
No.
It's the book. Because we ask favorite movie and someone always says the book.
No. God.
No.
Keep going.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's the one.
Number 6.
Sheesh.
Really?
Ah, sheesh.
All right.
That
Now,
one's by far the worst.
well, they put number 6, so I just went with that. And so we're doing that same scene again. 2 people. Let's go. Do it.
We gotta start with the most important letter of them
Letters
all.
are hard. I like Q.
No, this is an A. That's the first
I
letter,
need
so
more
it's the most
books.
important one. Well, that's just unfortunate.
Why don't you learn your alphabet forward
Oh,
and
this
back?
book. I'm trying to teach. That's
Yes,
what
but
I'm
when I
doing.
was a student, you wouldn't have to.
Oh, stop yelling
Who's
at
bullying
me.
my kid?
He is, Dad.
Well, who's got something to say
Dad,
about
thank
it?
you.
Why is there so much conflict?
Oh, I'm gonna teach you your A's and your Q's.
Well, why don't you do something about it rather than just sucking
Here,
it?
Dad, use this book.
Thanks, son.
Oh, kid.
Hey, hold up.
Is that because you're not the smarts?
No one appreciates me.
Oh, use the flowchart of emotion.
And scene. All right. What weird thing? Are we?
Reptiles.
Reptiles. All right. Chat, start listing reptiles.
Why are we doing this?
Because I want you to suffer.
Favorite reptile.
Yeah, favorite reptile. Go for it.
All right. We got
Yeah,
some.
we got one.
Okay.
Yalof, that's an amphibian, I'm pretty sure.
Komodo dragon.
Yep, that was it.
Yes!
Oh!
Holy
This game is
shit.
rigged. Now, do I remember this
There we
scene?
go.
All right.
There we go.
We have to start with the most important letter. Is it Q? It's Q. No, it's A. A is the first letter. Oh, this is too hard. I need more books. Oh, I'll get the book. Hey, what's all this yelling about stupid people in here? I'm trying to teach the alphabet. I got the books. Hey, who's bullying my kid? It's me, the principal. I'm nice and old, and that's my shtick. And why is there so much conflict? I just want to learn. Hey, Dad. Hey, kid. Good to see you. I'm gonna beat the principal up with the A's and the Q's. I'm guessing that's where the smarts in the family come. I made a flowchart of emotion. Oh, what do I do? Here, Dad, use this book. Oh, thanks, son. That's real smart of you. I'ma throw the book at you. No, don't do it, Dad. No, don't. I'm ready for it because I'm old. No.
Wow.
Beautiful.
You threw the book like 3 times.
Well, I had to make sure it landed.
Yeah, he was doing a play-by-play of the flying of the book, and then the impact.
All right,
Steve, are you done yet?
I'm very proud of this.
This is a masterpiece.
It is a good one. It is a
We
good
cannot
one.
overhype this.
It's Frosty!
Frosty, the forbidden one, brings tears to children now.
They're running among us, plane and going into your house.
I think that's part of why it's forbidden.
You went and individually added tears to these children.
Also, hair on his troll leg.
Yeah, it's just a one big old nasty leg. Oh. Okay,
I
so
wanted to make both of them very human-like, but I realized I only had the talent to make one of them semi-human-like, so that's what happened.
So I just want to say, we do not, when we're up on the stage, we can't see the chat. Like the way that our monitor is angled, we can't see the chat at all. As soon as Steve said public servant, I knew damn well what the answer was. Because I know there's only one of you out there that is going to put their favorite public servants. And it's Anya and your stupid park ranger.
Whoa, stupid. Hey now, she's gonna be one of those one day.
Also,
Don't be calling it stupid.
Similar, when
Alright,
when
it's
people
not.
talk about cool reptiles, it's always Komodo dragon, right? Like that's the most
Or it could be
notable.
bearded dragon.
The
Or
kimono
chameleon.
dragon. The kimono dragon.
Chameleons.
Chameleon coolest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Chameleon skulls are rad because they look like little triceratops
Do
skulls.
they have like giant eye holes for their weird dewy eyes?
Well, yeah, that and their whole like back fit, like they have
Yeah,
like
they
a
have a
back
fin,
plate like
yeah.
triceratopses, and a lot of them have nose and like horns. Like some chameleon skulls just straight up look like really small triceratopses. That's yeah.
Yalov,
It's
I
really
will
cool.
take that bet if you want to put $20 on it right now. That is a reptile.
$20 into.
Or no, it's not it's an amphibian. That's what I said earlier. Look it up. It's in there.
Just watch over the head.
$20 into subs.
Yeah, 20 bucks.
Boy.
It's an amphibian. Because them sea turtles.
Yeah, but tortoises, I'm pretty sure, are reptiles.
Are
He said turtles, though, not tortoises.
Yeah, but British people call tortoises turtles.
This is some pedantic ass argument.
You guys
we're
look it
having.
up.
Look, we used to play
Just
Magic
saying.
the Gathering
We should
together.
look it up. We should
There's
look it up. Here, hand me
okay.
my phone. It's right there. I will look it up. I will determine what the truth is here.
It should
Will
be-
you guys go ahead and riff on something real quick while I look up turtles?
Riffity biffity.
Riffity biff bap boop bap bow.
I said riff,
Hey,
not
slow.
scat.
Wow, we're getting some deep turtle lore in the chat
The
here.
turtles live in
Here
or
we
around
go.
our bodies.
Are you ready? Turtles are reptiles of the order Testudines, characterized by a special bony or cartilaginous shell. They're turtles, my dude.
Oh,
All right,
Steve
I lost.
owes some money.
Did I just say they're turtles? Of course they're turtles.
Yeah.
They are reptiles.
It's okay. There's like 3 people in chat with the wiki title up.
There are. So I used to live with a roommate who was from King of Prussia, and one time we were all sharing fun facts about our like hometowns, and she's like, very earnestly set up what was going to be a deeper fun fact. She's like, "So did you know that King of Prussia is named after the King of Prussia?" And we were like, no! And about once every couple of months or so, I will message her, be like, "Oh my God, Linda, I just learned the coolest thing." And she's always like, "What?" And I was like, "Did you know that King of Prussia?"
That's good.
Yeah, we used to have a friend in high school one time who also very earnestly tried to tell us like a cool science fact. He's like, "So you know how the sun is hot?" And we were like, "What?"
Step back. Take it. Oh,
What?
We have a very special guest.
What's going on?
He found us! We moved the set and he found us!
I brought the perp. You're under arrest.
You're under arrest!
Get him in there. All right, come on, get him in there. All right.
I guess we're playing interrogation now. Dan, please leave.
We've already got him.
We've got the words. We've got the words in our heads.
We got him. No, chat gave it to us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Dan, chat gave it to us already. We knew you were coming. What? We had a bit ready.
Yeah, you know what you did.
Yeah, you know what you did.
You know what you did.
You bastard.
Let's start with where you did it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really important to know where you did it.
Yeah, the faith. You think that you are historical enough that you can be on over there in West Virginia. That's in West Virginia, right?
What are you talking about? A place we already busted him for?
Sure, probably. I thought it was sure. It's the one with the Joan of Arc in it. Yeah, it's from the National Treasure.
The Head Mountain one?
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
It's in the backs.
I guess that's what we're talking about now, even though that's not in West Virginia.
No, but he thought it was in West Virginia. Remember him? Because he doesn't know things.
Oh, it's a bit bad.
I was actually going to come up with a place.
It was Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
That was the place.
wait, that's
Damn,
not in West
it's
Virginia.
not at all.
Steve, to be fair,
That's happening.
chat guessed it.
Yeah,
Or
chat
Red-
did
Red-
guess Mount
Red
Rushmore.
Nose guessed it.
Dan, welcome to the last stream of the year. Glad you can be
Sorry,
here.
cameraman, you're not
this
going to be
is
able to
tough.
squeeze us
Dan,
all in.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to
Dan,
squeeze-
you should go
yeah,
behind or
let's-
something.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll put Dan in the corner of shame since he had to miss most of the show.
Well, it's not my fault that you guys told me it was a double time zone change. Well, all right.
Yeah, really, this set's in the U-Haul. We just drive it around the country.
normal type emote.
Is it the
You walked in and someone went, my favorite normal type.
I feel attacked and loved at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got a request for Dreadlord Bricko as an emote. So once we get to the next tier, maybe we'll do normal type if that's still relevant then.
We definitely want to get to 25 subs so that we can get a Dreadlord Bricko emote, though.
So threaten your friends.
Yeah, hey, you know what would be a great Christmas gift for your friends and family? A sub to Show and Tell Live.
Hey, Yalov, you just made $20. You want to gift some subs?
Hey, there you go. That's 4 subs right there you can give to people.
It's a great stocking stuff.
Welcome, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Don't mind
much.
me. Continue. I'll just be
I'll
back
just be
here.
hanging.
I'll
I'll just be chilling.
just watch. I'm wearing all black, so I'm gonna hide in the back. I'm not even in the scene.
Just blend into a scene, pop up.
Just cut a hole out and just stick your head through in your arms.
Dreadlord Bricko will come for you when you sleep if you don't subscribe in the next 20 minutes.
Spazcorp.
That
Oh my God! Yalov's gifted subs with Steve's money!
You're not supposed to do it when we ask.
Oh, that's
Wow.
fantastic.
So much love.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Yalof. And
Yalof,
thank you, Steve, for
if you-
paying Yalof for paying for
Yalof, why don't you put a short phrase, and when we come back in the new year, whatever short phrase you write, we'll put it on the board behind
Right on the
us.
message
This
board.
is a big thank you from us to you.
Yes.
And a big thanks to Turtles Everywhere. Thanks for being reptiles. And while you're coming up with a phrase, we're going to go ahead and jump into our next game. And this is Double Blind Freeze.
Ooh, classic.
We're going to have MAEVE. We're going to have Dan. We're going to have Steve, because you've been out a couple games. And Max, why don't you jump in there? Alex, you take a break with me.
Okay.
Alex, what kind of suggestion would you like for this game?
Oh boy, for a double blind freeze.
A double blind freeze.
Ooh, I think what I want for a suggestion is what's a really tall place that you can go to?
Yeah, what's a tall place? Alex is a tall boy, and he can only go to tall places.
I need to know some tall places to go to.
Where do tall people normally hang out, Alex?
Oh, well, you know.
They're all my friends from high school.
Anywhere where the weather is nice up there, usually, you know. A lot of, like, green bean fields, you know. We, like, ho, 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 hang out around there.
Yeah. Santa Claus is the Jolly Green Giant.
Wow, you really combined some jokes there. Ooh, wow, those are some good suggestions.
Nice and tall, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, those are good tall places.
Tall order.
Except for volleyball courts? I'm not...
Only tall people can play volleyball.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, tall people play volleyball. Yeah, I've played volleyball, because I'm tall. You know, tallyball.
Alex, pick a damn tall place.
Oh, I'm picking. Okay, we're going to start on Mount Olympus.
Mount Olympus.
Hello there.
Hello, I've traveled so high to get to you, Mount Olympus.
Prove yourself and your journey to me.
Okay, I've been practicing this one at home in the mirror. Hey, what up?
Oh, those
You
are
like that?
Oh yeah.
Freeze.
And what do we have here?
A prostitute.
Freeze.
Well, what did you do now in the yard, Petey?
Well, it looks like I launched the lawnmower into the ocean.
We're just gonna have to yank her out. All right, you got the end. Now,
Yep.
a wave's coming, so ready? Go with the wave.
On the high tide.
3, 2,
Freeze!
And stretch. We have to be in the art if you want to make art.
Do we?
Here.
This is...
Yes.
Freeze.
Move.
Assemble! Formation! Power Rangers!
Super spies. That's us.
I'm the busty one.
Freeze.
All right, now on my account, we're just gonna bust into this laser tag facility and show them who they can kick it.
My busts are ready.
Yeah, they can't kick us out this time. 3, 2, 1.
Freeze.
How am I supposed to defeat the ninjas while I'm holding all these lines?
Well, I'm holding these little spears, so we gotta defeat them somehow. Oh, they're everywhere!
Oh no! My lines!
Quick, balance the plates. Balance the plates.
I juggle the plates!
Oh
You
God,
balance.
what are you doing? Balancing them on the stick is what makes it art.
I just invented juggling. You're going out of style.
Freeze.
And cheese! Yeah, you look great. Oh, this is gonna show up so well on Facebook. Do you want to see the picture?
I can't.
Should we just crop him out?
Yeah, I mean, he's not your real son.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Let me just put it in my computer and just. All right, now.
Freeze.
A couple clicks.
And over there is that adventurer who killed me last week.
Oh God, no, you have to keep me away. You have to keep me away.
No, I hired you to kill him.
No. Why don't you preoccupy him while I run away over here? But I don't want to fight anyone.
Freeze.
I don't...
All right. Now I'm gonna plunge, and I'm gonna plunge it hard.
Oh no.
Here we go.
You don't know what I put down there. You don't want to unleash that.
Oh, I saw what you ate for breakfast. Let's get into it.
Freeze!
And with this pole, we shall be crowned the kings of Britain. Are you ready?
I have to need
One,
the rock.
2, oh! It's me! I'm the king of Britain now! Ha! Nerd!
Only because I needed the rock. I needed the rock well, so it was supple.
Freeze.
Come on, Charlie. Don't put that knife at me. Just kick the football.
Well, you didn't pick me for your team, so I'm just giving you what you deserve.
A knife in the face? Oh no! I thought that harmonica.
Oh.
Play soccer now, you
Get back where you deserve, Dan.
I'm back here.
He's back.
I'm just working on some merch boards.
Just working on some merch. We did get a red card. I believe that was for the not your real son.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Also, there was a moment where I was going back in the corner and like fumbled with my feet a little bit and fully bonked my head on the wall.
Oh, Max
Little
stepped on my
road
foot.
It happens.
did.
And I do not forgive you.
That should have been
Yeah,
a red card
yeah,
right
that
there.
was a good
It's a
line.
red card.
Red card.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Throwing a flag.
I
in the
approve
front.
of this merch. Oh, it's coming. Here comes the merch.
It's coming right now.
Here comes the merch.
No more details.
The reveal.
How can I defeat the ninjas when I'm holding all these lives?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The way you distributed the amount of words.
You know, Dan, the way you distributed your time on this show tonight.
Oh! Also, those
What a
limes.
bird!
Those limes look like clouds.
All right, you know what? All right.
We've all said things that we regret.
Yes, we've all said things we regret.
I haven't yet. I want to say it looks like broccoli.
I'm pretty sure you regret calling turtles amphibians.
Actually, they look a little bit like turtles.
Turtle limes.
Wow.
Turtle
All right.
limes,
At this
lime
point, everyone
turtles.
said that they look like something. Alex, what do you think they look like?
The limes?
Yeah.
Well, my first impression was maybe like a fart cloud that he's trying to push towards his enemies.
God, been there.
So I guess I'll go with that. It's a big fart cloud.
I'm always pushing my fart
You know
clouds
what?
towards
You know
my
what they
enemies.
look like to me? Radioactive Cheetos.
Y'all, we will honor that suggestion, and when we come back in the new year, everyone tune in to see that amazing quote.
It'll be
It's a
up
good
on
one.
our board. Thank you, y'all, for the donated subs with Steve's money.
Thank you. Thanks for never being afraid to call us out on our own bullshit. That's the true honor.
I'm pretty sure he did one by himself because there's 5 gifted subs. $20 is only 4.
Thank you, y'all.
Gentlemen, scholar.
Mm-hmm.
And I did in fact pay him already.
Oh,
good.
So
you
yeah,
Venmo'd him in the.
He Venmo requested me around.
All right.
Y'all.
Very nice. Very nice.
Super nice. We're gonna go ahead and jump into another game. Nice rickety quick here.
Rickety quick.
Rickety quick. We are going to play another change.
Oh,
another change. Daniel, since you're so new here,
Yes,
step in.
I shall partake.
And Maeve, since we only have you for tonight, you can play again.
Oh, who is me?
Yes. Try not to murder any innocent children.
I'll try my job.
Don't we all?
Slice them up. Oh, sometimes it's just a slip of the knife and the murder of a child.
Now I want that on his No. What we need from chat is we need what would be a strange thing to collect. So what's a non-standard collection? And that is what we will base our
Maybe
scene of.
still a legal collection?
Legal,
What else do you
but
got?
non-standard.
Yeah.
Then we will play the game. For anyone who might just be tuning in recently or before we play this game, the way this game works is our 2 performers will do a scene, and at any point in time, someone on the couch may yell, "Change!" At such point, they will change their last suggestion and come up with something completely new. And I don't know why I always
What
said
is
that
this character?
so fancifully. Welcome to my stream, ladies and gentlemen.
We do so very much appreciate you being here.
That tea is really hitting me hard. Not sponsored. And we'll go over and play the game finally. So
Are we still sponsored by Camino Kombucha?
We are still sponsored by
Hey, we're sponsored by Camino Kombucha. Thanks, Camino Kombucha.
Your suggestion is cigarette butts. Thank you, motion designer.
You want a break?
Yeah.
You want one?
Well, I'll wait till you're done.
Change.
I would really just love the little sweet succulent end bit.
Okay, I can smoke it first, then you can have it.
Yeah.
How about that?
And you know.
Change how you light it.
Oh.
Change.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Dragon.
Wow. I thought you were more of a phoenix like.
Nah, phoenixes are too hard to come by.
Yeah, really dramatic. Nice. Sorry, I don't want to intrude on your space, but I just, I like things to be particular when I get the end product.
Change.
I like to refine my taste in cigarette butts. I don't just pick them up off the sidewalk like a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, glad you started working at the deli here, but...
Yeah, well, work is work, but my passion really is in the, just the finer things in life.
Change.
My passion really is in the thing that makes you cough up a lung.
Change.
My passion is in the thing that you really just want to throw away, but I just want to put on a wall in a little laminated case.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Change.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I saw a PSA and they said this is what happened to Kathy when she started smoking, and she was just a pile of coals.
Kathy Hepburn?
Change.
Kathy, our neighbor?
Change.
Sassy Cassie?
I don't know, man. It was just the PSA, but it spooked me to my core, and I didn't want to be a lump of coal, but it just.
Well, looks like I'm almost done. Wanna take a hut?
Take a hut?
It's not a full hit because it's only the bar.
After all these smells, maybe I'll
Change how you take the cigarette.
hold it for me.
Change.
Just a taste. Oh!
Change your reaction.
Change.
Oh.
It's a baby.
See?
What?
It's a boy!
Thank you for coming to our art.
Art? Oh, it takes me back. We used to, I used to do improv with a performer who just loved weird ass art scenes. And one of the recurring characters, they would just walk out on stage and just go, art, gender, question mark? We knew that whenever that character walked out, we were like, oh boy, we're in for a scene now. Gender, question mark?
I love that.
Man, that's good. That's good.
Smokes.
Oh, wow.
What do we got?
I want to recap what happened for the 90 minutes I wasn't here.
Okay, let's recap it in 4 words.
Do it in 7 words to recap that recap.
Can
okay,
we each say a word down the line?
Sure, we'll each say a word.
Dom, you want to start?
Prompts.
Mug.
Brico.
Pizza.
Turtles.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. That's what you missed, yeah.
Oh, I see it all. I see it all.
Yeah, that's what you missed on Glee.
Chat, what words would you chat, what words would you use? 1 word each. Describe our stream tonight, for those of you who've been around. Or if you're just tuning in, put a random word.
Yeah, maybe it'll fit, maybe
or
it
maybe
won't.
say a word that is how you think it went.
Yeah. Be honest.
Feel the vibe and then put out a word that
Venmo request.
Anya's word is Anya.
I agree. It was a very Anya stream for me.
Mug, wow, Pingus, you stole my word.
Oh, wombat.
Wombat, yeah, that happened.
That's a mix. I did not expect
Wombat.
that.
Appealing.
Yes. Good. Maeve.
This is
Yes,
like-
Maeve.
Oh yeah, I was
was
here.
here.
I was here. I was a physical being.
These are good
Yes,
recap
Good
words.
recap words, everyone.
I thought appealing was just a review. I didn't realize it was an inside.
Tattoo, that's true.
It was. Yeah, we'll catch you up
Yeah,
later.
don't waste their time.
This is my favorite game where we just recap the stream that we're already in.
The stream
one
that is
that
still
hasn't
going on.
ended
Oh my god. We should take like a little bits from the stream, like footage, and create like a hazy high school throwback with music that's like da na na da, and then it's just like slow mo of parts of the stream.
We could do like a year-end video, but it's just set to like time of my life.
Yeah.
Another
Maybe we
turning point. A fork stuck in the road.
Ba, ba,
It's
ba,
a
ba.
baby.
Maybe we should release a bunch of our favorite clips.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Because we have clips that you all
Oh,
have made.
compilation?
And we would love for you to clip your favorite parts as you watch.
My favorite clip to this day is still Steve's "It's a Perfect Croissant."
Oh my god. It's a perfect croissant!
That should still be clipped. I think you can go find it.
Yeah, that's in our clips.
But we are going to play one last game. The last game of the year.
Wow,
the
no
decade!
pressure.
Of the decade!
Okay, no, it's not the last game of the millennium. No, we've got plenty more games this millennium and plenty of millenniums to come. Don't you worry.
We're on our way to Lichdom. Don't you worry.
See ya in 2101.
You know,
everyone.
I guess we'll play a game that we can all, there's 6 of us can play.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do another Hoedown.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Good old 6-person Hoedown.
Yeah, to the ha.
So, y'all love particularly for your generous donation and always showing up a cast member, always appreciated. We will pick whatever word you put in the chat. That's the word we'll do our Hoedown on. Doesn't have to be a profession, whatever you're feeling. That's the one we'll do. Yeah. And while we have a second round of applause to our cameraman for being amazing. I like that you panned over to show people clapping for you. Very smart move, camera person.
This is your night. This is your night.
Wow. Hey everyone. There was a while where we were doing this stream without a cameraman. It was rough. It was real rough. So we thank the cameraman, and you should too, because without it, this would not be nearly as enjoyable an experience.
Yeah, very true. Also, we'd just be staring at an empty wall. That wouldn't help anyone.
Yeah.
Y'all, what's your word? Why are you taking so long?
Give us a word.
Any word.
Doesn't have to be an occupation. It can be whatever you like. You can even have a large fry. That is a Weird Al song. The word is turtle.
That's
Oh,
fitting.
boy.
That's fitting.
Ready?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
One day I decided to change my turtle shell. When I took it off, I went, oof, what a smell. I threw it into the barn where no one could find it, and now it's there forever, so woo!
I am a turtle, so I am a reptile. That really makes me want a real big smile. It's great to see that everybody knows just what I am, not an amphibian, oh no.
Everybody knows amphibians like water. That's why I thought that I was smarter. But it turns out that I was out of luck, because now I am out of 20 odd bucks.
My identity puts me through hell. Why don't you check this big round shell?
Keep going.
We like to eat a lot of lettuce, so if you find us in the wild, why don't you just pet us?
Ever since I was a young boy, I was scared of turtles. It really bothered me. It was a big hurdle.
Yeah.
Then I went to sleep and turned off my lights with the clapper, and then I looked down and I saw a big snapper.
Thank you for watching our silly internet show.
Woo!
But it's 2020, so it's time to go.
Woo!
It has been fun hanging with the cast. Show and Tell Live is always a blast.
It's always a blast. That's our show. Thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
to our
being
show.
here. It's been a crazy 6 or 7 months of doing this. We'll be back in the new year. We hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Thanks to all of our subs. Thanks to all of our follows. Anyone who's tuning in for the first time, I hope it was a good time. Thank you for MAEVE for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'd love to have you back in the future.
In 2020.
Whoa! Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see you on the show again until next year.
Yeah,
so
it's a
it'll be
year
pretty
booking
long
process.
wait.
But, big shout out to everyone. Dan, thanks for being here. Max, pleasure as always. Thanks for being vegan. Steve, irreplaceable. Alex, thanks for being the tall one.
I knew that was
average
coming.
up.
And John, thank you for being our incredible host.
Thank you so much. But now we're going to end stream the way we end every stream. Dan, why don't you tell us how we end every stream?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be old for you at home, but we end every stream by reenacting like we're slugs that are being chased by people with salt.
Classic.
It's every
stream.
Every stream, that's how we end it.
Yeah. All right.
Faster! Oh,